Every successful trader has a ritual that keeps them consistently profitable when it comes to trading. I can't trust myself. Like, you shouldn't trust yourself. And even Malimo said the same thing in this video.
You cannot say I'm emotionless. You cannot say I'm very good at discipline. I never make mistakes. I never get emotional. You cannot say that because you're human after all. So in order for somebody to stay disciplined, you need to build a system outside of you that forces you to stay disciplined.
You need to understand what you are about to hear, is a lesson people actually pay for. Like, Malimo and I were just having one of those random trading conversations, but the information we were exchanging was so powerful that I said, brother, we need to share this. A lot of traders are not profitable because they lack this knowledge. So I'm going to take you guys into the conversation. David, let's go.
Oh, Malimo, I know that you are a very disciplined guy. I know this because I talk to you from time to time again. How do you do it? All right, like, how do you stay disciplined the way you do? Because people would like to know this.
Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. That is a good question. And it's a big one, to be honest with you. And I'm going to try to answer that to the best of my ability here, okay? So for me, in order for someone to stay disciplined on something, you need to build a system, a routine, a ritual of some kind that actually helps you to stay disciplined. Or for better word, that actually forces you to stay disciplined. We know it's a human thing to delay things sometimes. It's a human thing to not go through your plans sometimes. It's a human thing to actually get emotional and just procrastinate. That's something every single human does. You cannot say I'm emotionless. You cannot say I'm very good at discipline. I never make mistakes. I never get emotional. You cannot say that because you're human after all. So in order for somebody to stay disciplined, you need to build a system outside of you that forces you to stay disciplined. To give you an example, there are a lot of traders who are struggling, to stay disciplined on their risk management, on their, trading strategy or whatever. Sometimes you might see traders who are actually closing their trades because they feel emotional that they may lose some money on it, and then they will close those trades. So how do you help somebody like that? So this is what I tell most of my students, okay? You need to have a system that forces you to stay disciplined on your risk management. For example, we have something that we call exposed money. Like on every single trade, before you take the trade, you have to have a journal, first of all, and you need to journal how much money are you willing to lose on that trade. Before you even put the numbers on your MT4, you have to feel okay with that one. Let's say your exposed money is $50 or $100. You have to have that before you take the trade. And then you have to intentionally decide you're okay on losing $50 if you lose that trade. That's exposed money. You already killed the emotions when you decide that. It's a system that works for us. And you can build systems like that. You're not feeling like going to the gym today, right? You need to build a system outside of you. You can join a community that trains together. You can, you can find a different gym than the one you go right now. You can talk to the people in your life and talk about this with them, because you're a human. You can make mistakes. So for me, that's how I navigate on this subject. So everything I do, whether it's if I'm writing a book, if I'm, doing a video, if I'm, trading for myself or for my people, what I do is that I have to have a ritual. I have a morning ritual, I have an evening ritual, I have a, before trading or pre-trading ritual. I have, after stop loss ritual sometimes. Whenever I hit stop loss, I cannot rely on me, because I'm human. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to get emotional. So you have to have a system that you follow after you hit these, these walls or whatever. I hope that makes sense, brother. And thank you so much for the question.